is Bernaid Flanoy. I am an art teacher, and I thought I would pop on and do a quick little spring basket for you. It is almost spring in another week or so, I do believe. Let me see. Yeah, today is the 16th. So, yeah, in about another week, it'll be springtime, even though it feels a little winterish right now. I hope you're well. I am here in my studio at home and I've got my supplies. You can have them as elaborate as you'd like them. I am uh, the owner, founder of thepaintedpose.com. I paint portraits. I paint beautiful paintings of amazing people. Finally got the courage to say that. I love the paintings that I do create. And so I'm going to make sure I do more of those. And I do that on the Painted Pose channel. This is for the Paint Pops. The Paint Pops stand for PPOPS, Paint Party Online Pop-Up Shop. And so over here, I'm going to do more of the crafty things. It's all creative services that I offer, but I want to give you some good tips. So I am trying to see if I can get let me see if I can enter this. Oh no. Enter Broadcast Studio and see if I can get like that double camera thing going. So this is my first time doing that. So let's see. Looks like I am here and it looks like I might be able to invite myself. I don't know. Enter Broadcast Studio. I am there. So let me turn this down. Matter of fact, I'm turning the mic off. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to work it out. Good morning. So I am going to go ahead. Let me turn the volume down. Good. Now I think I can really get you super close. So yeah, thank you for joining. And of course, replay viewers, you know exactly what to do. You know how to fast forward to everything. So let's get you in real close right here. And I'm going to angle you down so you can kind of see a little bit up close. Hey, let's get started. All right. And so back in the background, I also make art kits. I'm going to call them curated, handmade art kits. So I assemble lots of different things for you. Right now, I have to get them on the website. It's Easter time, so it's cute springtime. Now this is right here in the way. Let me see if I can fix that just a little bit. And I'm trying to see what you're seeing. So one thing that you can have is some liquid glue. I like this liquid glue. It's very strong and a little bit goes a long way. You can have a little bit of tape. Glue stick for this project, it'll work, but the liquid glue is better because it'll be stronger. It gives you a stronger bond. And you can actually make up baskets and put little candies and Easter grass and everything in there. If you have a stapler, that's great too. That makes things fast. And of course, you need some scissors. So I have the directions right here. I want to show you those before we get started. Basically, you need a square bottom for this. And it's divided into 9 squares, kind of like tic-tac-toe. These are your glue squares. Today I'm going to show you the extended basket. It's based on a cube. Let's see if this shows any better. Okay, let me see if we can pause right there if you want to do a screenshot of that. And these are our cut lines. I have that here in green. And then we stop at the little corners for the center here. And I want to show you one from beginning to end. So you start off basically with a regular piece of paper, okay? Just a regular piece of paper, piece of copy paper. You fold it in half, place it in front of you vertical, make the bottom meet the top, fold it in half. Do that step one more time, fold it in half a second time, and then you open it so that you are showing the fourths. And then what I tell students to look for is to look for that letter U, and then you just cut this off. This kind of looks like a scoop, and so you cut that handle off. So that's what I'm going to do right quick. So I'm going to start with my little shiny paper. You could have any colored copy paper. You can find that in any office supply aisle. you know, school supply aisle. So this one has a little bit of sheen, a little shimmer to it. So I'm just going to fold it down from beginning to end right quick. So let me make sure this is good. And I don't want this video to go too long. That's why I wanted to show you the directions at the beginning. So I am going to fold it in half. Let me make sure this is good and clear right here. There we go. Fold it in half. Make the bottom meet the top. You have more control. And I'm going to fold it in half a second time. Matching those corners up. Opening it up. Looking for my letter U. And I'm going to trim this part off right here. Alrighty, and then you save this for the handle. So this is the handle, and basically, well, I did have this laid out. Basically, let me put this on the black so you can see. You will take your handle, fold it in half. This is your handle. Fold it in half, cut it in half, and you can have one handle or two, just depending on the style that you have. So now that I've got my paper folded into thirds this way, like I said, the other part, we're going to set that aside because that's going to be our handle. Now, I'm going to place it in front of me where the lines are vertical. This is already divided into thirds, and like I said before, you want to divide it equally into 9 squares. So I'm going to roll it from the bottom, and I am just pressing it down. I don't want to fold it too soon, so I kind of smash it down till it looks like I have 6 squares. Once this row looks even, then I go ahead and fold it. You don't want any rectangles, you want it to be squares. So I fold it, open it, flip it upside down, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I used to match it up to that line, but that throws things off. And since we're eyeballing it here, you just act like that line isn't there, and you just go ahead and you look for the 6 squares again. All right, so now I folded that, and now I'm ready to cut, and I'm ready to glue. Once again, we're cutting up. Just cut up 1 square to the corners of the center square there. So that's, let me get in real close, make sure that is clear. So we're not cutting anything else off. This is the bottom of our basket. So let's go ahead and make that. Watch your fingers. And for the littles, you make sure for your cutting efficiency, your cutting safety, your cutting joy, so you're not frustrated. You put your thumb in the small hole, and you can have the other 3 or the other 4, depending, you know, on what you want to do to give you power. You open the scissors up. The power is here in the letter V, and then you snip. The power is not down here, so you want to open it up wide and cut. But sometimes what I'll do, I'll match where I want to end cutting to the end of my scissors so I don't go any further. Now I should go up just a little tad because it's going to, when I fold it, it's going to rip a little bit. So you want to maybe cut just past the intersection. Now I did have some music that I wanted to play, but I wanted this to be good and clear. So now I kind of make like a little H, but be careful that you don't want to glue that down. So I just kind of lean it in because this is going to be the anchor. We're going to put our glue here, 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 and here. Let me show you again. The glue is going right on the corner on that outside edge. And then we're going to fold that in, and we're looking for a little tiny V in here. It could be a little bit bigger, but I want to make sure that these squares on the corners now turn into diamonds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and glue this up. Just a little bit of glue. So that's what I'm saying. I said a little bit of glue. Let's see if it's even going to come out. All right, let's see. It's been a while since I've used this delicious stuff. So maybe it's drying out. And of course, we're live on the air. Why not? But it's a quick, easy fix. And like I said, I've got backup. I like to use the liquid. So I think it just might be a little jammed up in there. And I can pull that out. And I love using this. Let me squeeze it again. Let me see if we can have. Oh. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to staple it. Now stapling it isn't the cutest part, but it's fast. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a staple there. And if you really want to load it with some candy or maybe a for real Easter egg or something like that, you might want to make sure that you use that liquid glue and a stapler, or maybe staple it twice. So maybe I'll go ahead and hit that again just to make it good and secure. Okay, all right, so this is the bottom of our little basket, and now we need the handle. And it's up to you. You can take this whole piece, you can glue it to the outside, or you can glue it to the inside. That is totally up to you. I like to fold my handle in half. And once you fold it on that, you have your line of symmetry. Open it so you can cut it. You fold it to find the line so that you can trim them. All right, always watch where your fingers go. Now, this has a little bit of gold, so I might do a little bit of that to here. Sometimes I'll angle it out, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to use the stapler because it's just super fast for display purposes, but in actuality, I like to glue. Did I do gold and gold? No. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. All right. Let me flip that around. And I'm hoping this is on camera. I'm trying to get it done as opposed to keep looking. So this is a cute little spring basket. Like I said, it will hold stuff. And it's super durable if you have, like I said, that glue on there. And I suggest the Elmer's. You can use the school glue. The glue stick, to me, it's just not strong enough. It'll be okay. So that's that right there. And I am going to sign off. I hope that you will have an amazing day. Let me see if I can end my guest. I don't know. Remove. There we go. So we're getting that together. So this is Bernade Flournoy, art teacher by day. I'm trying to see if you can see my little shiny. Portrait painter by night and weekends. And I make art kits. Good fun things. And I'll come back and I'll do some more demonstration. I'll probably pop on Friday morning to do the carrot. Maybe a little tiny bunny. So until the next time, thanks so much for joining. Have a great creative day. Do something that makes your heart sing, something that makes your soul come alive. And I am so glad that you were able to join me in my studio. Till the next time, bye-bye. And I have my music all ready and everything. It's ready too. So I'll sign out with the music.